This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, so team, yesterday we discussed how to how to create a file. Okay, how to create a sequential file. We discussed how to create a sequential file. Today I'll create one more sequential file. Today I'll create one more sequential file, and we will discuss how to insert the data, how to modify the data in a PX file. Okay, so first I will connect to the mainframe server. So file, okay, I have given del sukesh is the server. Now log on, enter. If you know id, you can give venkat c and enter the password. I am entering the password. So type ISPF. So you can type ISPF, hit the enter. Right, so pf show on is to display the function keys. By the when if somebody is hidden these function keys, you can type pf show on. Okay, now how to create a sequential file? For that, which option we use? 3 is the one. We can write 3.2 like 3 utilities. Under that, 2 means allocate. So we can give directly 3.2, so that you will come to this particular data set utilities screen. You will come to this data set utility screen. Or there is other approach. I will press F3 now. F3 now. So first you type 3, hit the enter, type 2. 2 is what? Allocating a data set. So instead of typing 3, enter, 2, enter, we can type directly 3.2 also. That is also fine. Okay. So 2 is, if I select 2, what are the functionalities I can do? I can allocate a file. Okay. I can allocate a file. That is nothing but I can create a file. I can rename the file. I can delete the file. Catalog. On catalog, I can see the information about the file. You can see the information of the file, right? So I'll say 2, hit the enter. Now, okay, we have to type a, that is allocate. So on command line, we have to type a. Now, after typing a, we need to enter the data set name within a single quotes. Okay, so within a single quotes, we have to enter the data set name. Always your data set name should start with your mainframe ID. Whichever the mainframe ID you are using, that mainframe ID should be the high level qualifier. Then second qualifier, you can give your name. I'm giving B8. You guys can give like Mahesh, okay, Pawan, and all. So by the way, team, from tomorrow the meeting details are going to change. From tomorrow, the meeting details are going to change. So you will get a mail or email. You will get the new meeting details. So please remember that. Yeah, sorry for that, bringing that in between. Yeah, Venkat C B8. Okay, Venkat C B8. That is the mainframe. Giving B8 batch 8. Dot. You can give the qualifier. This is the first qualifier. B8 is the second qualifier. I'm giving file 3, file 1. Okay, hit the enter. If the same file is existing, you will get an error, duplicate dataset name, like this. You can see duplicate dataset name exists. So I'll give 2 if the file is not existing. A means allocate. So this is the file I'm creating. Hit the enter. Okay, hit the enter. Now, as I said, always your volume serial should be user 001. If you give anything apart from user 001 volume for these data sets, you will get, okay, this whatever the files you created, it will be deleted automatically by admin. Okay, so remember that you should use volume serial always user USR001. This use volume is for all IDs, either you are using Venkat A, Venkat B, or Venkat C, or Venkat D. Next, volume serial is the one, okay. These volume serials will be provided by the admin, like in our hard disk we divide into C drive, D drive, F drive. So what is the meaning of C drive? In any laptop, C drive is indicates that all softwares, correct? So F drive, D drive, E drive, we can create our own drive, right? So similarly, in mainframe also we have a dash D, that is direct access storage device. The storage device is divided into volumes. It is divided into volumes. So whichever the volume given by the admin, so you have to use that in your code. Okay, so that is all about volume serial. Then device type, you want to store this data set on, dash D, direct access storage device, or a 10. Okay, so whichever the one, you have to give that one here. Next, space units. As I said, if I want to example, I'll take today another example. So transaction ID, customer number, and transaction amount. Okay, so I want to store the customer transaction ID is a 10 bytes, customer number is a 10 bytes, and amount is 8 bytes. Okay, I want to store 1000 transactions. I want to store 1000 transactions. Now how many bytes is required for me? Correct. So now I given rough requirement. So 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 8, total 28 bytes per record. Okay, 28 record per record. Okay, so 28 bytes is going to for each record. So each record length is 28. Now 1000 into 28. So 28,000 bytes we required. How much is required? We require 28,000 bytes. Now if I want to give in a kilobytes, okay, so if I say 20,000 divided by 1024, I can give 20 kb. Okay, approximately I can give 20 kb kilobytes, or I can give, or okay, or I can give this value. Either you can give in terms of bytes, or you can give like this. So if we say 20,000 into 1024, 20,040, 480. Sorry, I'm wrong. 28,000, 1024, 27. It should be 28 bytes approximately. Okay, so 28 kilobytes is required, or you can give it. So now to store 1000 transactions as per this record fields, so we need how much? 28 kb. So I will give kb now. We know the calculation how it goes, and the primary quantity I am giving 28. And this is a rough calculation we need to do. So if you want to add on top of that, you can give 28 more than that, but give very less size. Don't use 100,000 a ton. Okay, don't use use 1 kb, 2 kb. So because we don't insert that more than that data. Okay, that is all about. So once the primary quantity is utilized, system will take from the secondary quantity. Okay, system will take secondary quantity. So that I will talk about it eventually. So you can give 0, no problem. Okay, so you are going to allocate only primary quantity, 28 kilobytes physical space you are going to allocate for this data set on this volume. Okay, directory block. Directory block, it should be a 0 when you're creating a sequential file. Okay, if there is a PDS, it should be greater than 0. Record format is a fixed block, which means that in each, okay, so we have a block. So fixed block, we have something called fixed block. What is a block? This is the one block. Okay, this is one block. So this is one block. This is one block. This is one block. Now, now question is that, okay, in each block, how many records we can store? We can store. The question. This is the block. Block is nothing but collection of records. So I'll say block 1, okay, block 2, block 3, and 4, block 4, block 5, block 6. Oh my god. Something went wrong. Yeah, good. Block 6. Now, so now the point here, team, let's go back here. I did not explain, right? In a fixed block, all block sizes will be fixed. So the sizes looks like same, the size, okay, the each block size is same. That is a point. Block, fixed block. Okay, so we have something called a block. Each block size is fixed. That is the reason we are calling fixed block. So now I kept the record length. So how many records is, what is the record length? Each record, each row, how many bytes is required? 28. So I will give 280 and data set name type 0. So when I say 28 team, okay, this is the calculation, you know. Now I'll go here. So how you will calculate how many records per block, that is block size divided by record length. So which means that 28 divided by 20. So 10 records are going to store in each block. So now here 10 records, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in each block, how many records? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this, here also 10 records. Here also 10 records. Here also 10 records. So this is all about fixed block. So we have a multiple blocks and each block at this moment 10 records. So here is a 10 records. 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 Here also 10 records. In each block, how many records are going to accommodate by the system? 10. What basis? 28 divided by 280 divided by. So I can give 560. If I give 560, obviously 20 records. That time 560 divided by 28, it will be 20 records, right? For each block. So that is all about what is record format. So internally, the data is going to store in the blocked format. In each block, multiple records will be there. Yeah. Any queries so far? Yeah. Okay. Right. So sorry for again, team. I'm repeating because in between sessions you might be alert. So today you are going to get the new meeting details from tomorrow's session onwards. So who have done the payment, whoever paid the course fees so far, those people will get the meeting details. Okay. Yeah. So otherwise in content, any queries? Right. So once you enter all the details, go here. As I said, dataset name, it should be blank, not zero. It should be blank. Hit the enter. You can see top right side allocated, cataloged. You will get a message called dataset allocated. So which means that the file got created. So how I can see the data is created or not? Press F3 and here from utility selection panel, I have to select 4. Okay, 4. So type 4, hit the enter. So as I said yesterday and day before yesterday, so Venkat C is the one. I'm going to give star B8 star and hit the enter. You can see two files. Yesterday I created one file, today I created another file. How do you know, team? You see that user 001, user 002 volume. Okay, if you press F11, you can see right side data. So now you can see tracks. Because I pressed F8, I can see percentage use. I did not use this particular uh, file data, right? I did not insert any data. Okay, is it extended? 1 press F11. You can see TSOISPF, dataset organization type, record format, fixed block, LRECL, logical record length 80 and 20. You can give 1000 also your record length, block size. F11, you can see. Okay, F10 if you want to see the left side data. If you want to know more this, if you want to see this side data, F10. Okay, if you want to see this side, F10, F10, F11. Okay, so this is the one way of gathering the or checking the files details. Okay, this is the one way of seeing the existing file details, file creation and all. There is other approach. You type I means information. So if you want to see about the file, you type I, hit the enter. Okay, Venkat C B8 is the file name, and you can see device type 3390 and organization. These are all values given by us. And creation date, you can see today is we created. Okay, it is a server type. Okay, it is a server type. One day, uh, we are one day ahead. Okay, this is the 8. So then allocation, they're all right. So you can press F3 to go back to that. So what I did, I means information. I means information. So you can type yes, show information. What we call here, team, line commands. Okay. So I will anyhow I'm sharing the video. So team, I'm repeating, you will get the videos only till TSOISPF. After that, don't ask everyday video, which I already mentioned. You will get only videos for PS5. After that, you have to understand because these are all screen navigation and all. For most of them, it is unknown. That is the reason I am sharing these videos so that they can go through one more time. They can practice it. Okay. So by Monday, it should be perfect in TSOISPF because we are starting the JCL. Don't ask me the basic questions like when I am discussing COBOL, how to create a file. That is not the good approach. Okay, right. So here we typed a yes, right? So we call as a line commands. So what are those? Yes means show information. You can type in lowercase or uppercase, no problem. Show information. I means information. Both almost you will get both details. Both data is same, but there is a difference. There is a difference between yes and I. I'll talk about it later. So we have something called R. If you want to rename the file name, okay. If you want to rename the file name, just you give R here. Instead of yes, give R. Now I can give D. If you want to delete the file name, okay, if I want to delete this file name, type a D. So here you type D. So if you type a D anywhere, okay, you can type D here, it is going to delete. Hit the enter. Until you hit the enter, nothing will happen. D. So then there is something called C. If you want to copy the data, okay, if you want to copy the data from one file to another file, we use C. Okay, so for PS file, the C is valid for PS file only. Next, so then we have something called move. So move the data from one file to another file to another file. So move is done, and we can use E. If you want to open the file in edit mode, open the file in edit mode to modify or add or to delete. What a update also same, update the data. We view opening a file in a view mode. Okay, we okay opening a file in a browse mode. That is read only. Read only. Okay, then okay, what else? You can type slash. Okay, slash also. I will do one by one now. Slash. Hit the enter. You can see what you can do on it. Okay, whatever the options I explained, you can see all of them. Edit. You have to type a one so that the file will be open in edit mode. You want to open the file in a view mode, just change from 1 to 2. Okay, I want to read only the data. I don't want to do anything else. So type 3 only. Then if it is a PDS, okay, if it is a PDS, this particular file is a PDS, then 4 is a valid. Now we created so far is a PS file only. We created so far PS file, so 4 is in the valid. Now if you want to delete the file, you type a 5. So like this. 6 to rename the file name. 7 we discussed. S means short information. Okay, it will show short information. Then we have something called catalog, uncatalog, compress, copy move. We have seen when I explained. I'll show you practically, by the way, don't worry. Yeah, any queries? So now you can press F3 to go back to the previous screen. Now I explained you slash to see the what are the commands we can execute. So we discussed. I can type I here, I information, short information. I will rename the file name. So R, hit the enter. R stands rename. Hit the enter. You can see. So I'm going to rename the file name from here to where. So this is the old file name. I want to rename it to. So I will give D8 March Okay, so and enter. Okay, so you can see the updated one here. Okay, the updated name, it is appearing here, and you can do refresh on command line, so it will refresh the file. Okay, any queries? Next, so you have seen how to rename the file name. Now I don't want to delete now because I will show you later. C move will not be done now because we don't have any data at this moment. So copy move we will discuss later. Now today I'll explain edit. So E is the one which is allowed to open a file in edit mode. So what you can do, I will hit the enter. You're getting on screen. Okay, so here nothing to do. Okay, we don't do anything, just hit the enter. So this is inside a sequential file. Okay, so now inside sequential file or member of PDS, line commands are primary commands are. So primary commands means here whatever you type, those called as a primary commands. So we have something called reset. Okay, there is something called save. Save is the command to save the data. We have a change command. We have a find command. Okay, we have a find command. We have a caps on command. We have something called calls. Okay, and caps exclude command, exclude command, and many more. Okay, highlight COBOL, highlight JCL, highlight, yeah. Then then what else we have? I'll talk about them. Okay, so for the first one, there is something called mf8 or f7 bottom top. So if you type reset, this is a warning message. Okay, what is this? It is a warning message. I have to type res reset. Res stands reset. So warning message will be cleared. So that is a reset. Okay, we can use save command. Okay, we can use save command. If I know there is no use of using save command because we did not enter anything. Okay, what we can do, there is num off, num on, and cover. We'll talk about them later. So we discuss reset. Reset is the one which will erase the warning messages. Okay, if anything mistake, if you do any mistake, if you type reset, so it will allow you to proceed further. Next, type COLS calls and enter. So now the file 2, today we created a file 2. In this file 2, our intention is to insert transaction ID, customer number, transaction amount. Correct? So now the length is 28. You can see here, this is a 28, okay, record length. This file record length is 28. If you type calls, you can see. So first column, second column, okay, first column, second column, third column, fourth. Plus indicates 5, 1 indicates 10, after 1 plus 15, 20, 25. In between, rest of the numbers is going to appear. Is it clear? Next. Then, okay, you type I. So we discussed calls. You type a calls so that you can see the column positions. If you disable it, you type the same one. Calls, calls. Okay. No. Okay. Next. So if you type I means insert. Okay. I means insert. So you type I so that one line will be inserted. Now if you go here, what are the line commands inside the sequential file or member of the PDS? I means insert a line. Insert a line. IN insert 10 lines. I10 means insert 10 lines. Okay, so now I'll do I10. You say hi I10 insert 10 lines. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines. So don't hit the enter until you finish entering 10 rows data. Okay, until you enter all the 10 rows data, don't hit the enter. I'll show you what I'll explain you. I entered what is the first requirement? Transaction ID. So T00001. Now you see that first column total length how much? 10 bytes. Total how much? 10 bytes. Next, trans account customer number. So C, I'll give 10 bytes. This is customer number. Transaction amount is 8 bytes. I'll give 7,000. Now, if I save or if I hit the enter, all these rows will be arranged. I will hit the enter. See, you will able to see only one row. Earlier I inserted 10, but without filling 10 rows data, without filling 10 rows data, okay, without filling 10 rows data, I hit the enter. Those are erased. Anyhow, don't worry. We can type again. Nine rows. Not a problem, right? Hit the enter. It will be cleared. I, that is insert. So okay, I will enter T0000002 C0002. I'm giving all double 2. Okay. So from 21, 2 means 20, 21. From 20 to 21, from here to till this. Okay. So these are all, twos I have given. If I hit the enter, it is some numbers are generated. Did you notice? Last 8 numbers generated. Those are called default numbers. So by default, system is going to generate eight last, it's going to generate numbers in the last 8 positions. Here I have given 22222, but we got default number. How we can restrict? We can say that num of, okay, num of is the one. It is going to restrict generating 8 digits number end of the row, end of the each row. So now I will show, it is not applicable on the existing data. Okay, I will show you num of.
Venkat, I have one doubt. Why this num of 8 digits is generating?
That is system generate. That is system how. That is how system is generated. Okay, that is how system is designed, not generated. Sorry, that is how such system is designed. So now, for to overcome that problem, we have to issue num of command. If you give
Okay,
num of
because
command,
I tried creating a PS file and I wrote something. So it first 7 bytes is okay. After something, I gave it 15 size record length. So after 7, it is taking that 8 digits. So that is how I can't be able to write more than that after 7 something.
yeah, yeah. To
So
restrict that only, yeah, to restrict that only, we have a solution for that. You have to type num of.
okay,
To type num of. Now I will show you.
okay,
Okay, so T0003, C003. Now I will give all threes. Earlier it is overwritten. Now you see it. After I data saved, after I executed a saved command, the number same. But old data is as it is will be there because num of you executed before you insert this data, not starting of the insertion. Right? Okay. So any queries? Okay, tick. Next. So this is all about how you can insert the data. Okay, this is all about. So now you have seen reset num of to restrict generating a digits number at the end of the each row. So num of is applicable after executing this command. So what does mean? Before these two rows insertion, I did not execute it, so it is not applicable. It is not applicable. It is applicable on the new data after executing the command. So that is all about I. So if I say I can type I here anytime. Here I can type insert anytime. Here I can type I anytime. So in these four rows anywhere I can insert IN, I6, I2 like that. Now we are done with the insert. Correct? So we are done with the insert IN. So now what I do, I'll explain you. So you see, okay, to convert the characters into uppercase. Convert the characters into uppercase. UCC, UCC, block converter. It's going to convert the block. LC lowercase, LCC. Okay, then I'll talk about first. We don't have more characters. Let me insert one more I. Insert. Okay, insert. I will enter everything in lower. I will enter. Okay, Hyderabad. Okay, India and United States of America, USA, UK, London. Send. So can you see Okay, I did not. Okay, I did not execute any caption. By default, it's not a caption. So by default, it is not a caption. Whatever you entered, but it is taking as it is. Okay, whatever you entered as it is, it took, right? So what I do, I will use UC. Okay, UC stands convert the data into uppercase. You see that all characters in this row is going to convert into uppercase. Okay, all the characters in this row is going to into uppercase. Now I will insert. I'll say Mumbai. I'll enter everything in lowercase. Mumbai. Hit the enter. Automatically you will get one more row, blank row. Mumbai, Chennai. Enter. You will get one more row. Pune. Enter. Kolkata. Enter. Okay. Dallas. Enter. Okay. You will enter Dallas. Then Delhi. Save it. Save the data. So now I want to convert all of them into uppercase. So I can type UCC. Okay, UCC. So from this row till this row, okay, and this is called block, BLOC block, correct? Content. Okay, we are using shortcut command. Convert the data into uppercase. So this is the one. Okay, now so we are going here. So we have done this one. I can type UC6. Convert 6 lines into uppercase. Only 6 lines from there. I'll talk about that also. Now I'm in between first row and second row. I will insert TSO, ISPF, JCL, VSAM. Same. So now I want to convert 1, 2, 3, 4. I can give UC4 anywhere. If I in the this is called line command area. UC4 including TSO. From there, 4 rows you have to count. So these 4 rows are going to convert into uppercase. Okay. Is it clear? Next. So I will type, okay, I will type LC lowercase. Just I will say LS. Only one row. LC means one row is going to convert into lowercase. LC means lowercase. Now, if I say LC, sorry, if I say LC4, if I give LC3, okay, so 3 rows, this one and this one and this one. 3 rows are going to convert into lowercase. So I can type here also LC3, LC2. LC2 means this row and this row. Hit the enter. See, earlier T is uppercase, C is uppercase, now lowercase. Earlier T is uppercase, C is uppercase, now lowercase. Now, how we can convert this entire block? LCC, LCC. Okay, LCC, LCC. So we have to write like this. Okay, team. So this is all about how to convert the data into uppercase and lowercase. But in real time, what we do, team, we don't sit and converting into uppercase, lowercase. When I am writing a COBOL program, JCL, everything should be in uppercase. I'm repeating, whenever I'm going to write the COBOL program, okay, whenever you're going to write the COBOL program or JCL, job control language, that should be always in uppercase. So what I do, I will write a command called caps on. So caps space on. What is the use of this caps on command? Even if you enter in lowercase, by default it will be converting into uppercase after enabling caps on. So caps on, I hit it. So now what I do, I will type I. Now I am typing the address as Assam, lowercase. See, it is converting to uppercase. I did not do anything. Now I will give UK. Enter. It is converting into uppercase. Okay, I'll give CICS. Enter. Convert into uppercase. EV2. If you enter uppercase, it will be there in uppercase only. Okay, so caps on. We don't have caps. Caps off means it will retain the case sensitive. Okay, so we have caps on. We have a caps off. Caps off means how you entered. If the same way, if data should be there, if that is the requirement, you can use caps off. Caps on means it will be converting every character every time in that file into uppercase. Okay, team, is it clear? Any queries? Now, so we have seen insert, uppercase, lowercase. Next, so what I want to do, team, we have something called X. Okay, that is exclude. Exclude line from display. X3. Exclude, you can write n in exclude 3 lines from display. X X X X, that is block exclude. So what does it mean? I don't want to see some row from this the screen, so I'll say X. I will say X. Do you remember, team, when I open Excel sheet? I'll open one Excel sheet. 1 minute. So I entered it. Okay, this is student ID, student name, student address. Okay, so one. Okay, Venkat, address Hyderabad. 1 2. Okay, so Sweta, Mumbai. Now I want to exclude this row. I don't want to see it. What I do, right click and hide. Hide means I will hide the data. How I can see it? Unhide. So right click and hide. So the similar, why you will hide it? I don't want to concentrate this row. I don't want to concentrate. I don't want to focus on this one. That is the reason I can hide it. So here we use X. X means exclude line. Okay, that is X. If you say reset, that row you can be able to see. Okay, yeah. So now I want to exclude these 3 lines. X3. Okay, so now why we use team? Okay, it's very important for us. When you are analyzing the programs in real time, there are few lines we don't want to see it. It's not required. Okay, that I understood very well. I don't want to see those lines. In that case, I can use exclude. We will do it. Okay, we will exclude the data. X3. If you type reset, you can able to see the data again. Okay, now I'll say XX XX. So we are excluding from here till this block exclude. Okay, block exclude. So this is all about exclude. Now, how I can exclude all the rows? Okay, so X space all to exclude all the rows, and we can find how many rows or records or lines in file. So you can do all of them. X space all 19 lines now displayed means total how many lines are there? 19 lines are there. Okay, simple, right? Type reset, enter. Type reset, you can see that. So this is the one. If you want to exclude all of them, X all, then I can insert here. Okay, I will insert Java, .NET, testing, cloud, AWS, Azure, DevOps, and save. Now reset it. So now I added at the end for that just I excluded all lines and inserted. I no need to do F8, F8, F8 to see the bottom letter. It's easy way to insert at the end. And inserted F8, you can see the data. Okay guys, any queries, any doubts?
Yeah, Venkat, how can we exclude one column?
Column exclude. I don't think you can do that. I don't think so. Column exclude X. I don't think you can do that. Sure, I did not do. Yeah, any queries thing?
Venkat, suppose I wanted to search only the T1000. Remaining things I need to what actually hide. So how I can do that one?
You need, what? Come again? What do you want?
I wanted to display only the T0000 on this list. Remaining lines I need to comment it actually. Yeah.
Okay, X. Let me try. X. We need to exclude it, but we don't exclude it.
So display only, you mean to say display only that line with the
I
T000?
understood. He wants to display only those lines, but I am hiding them. I know.
Oh,
Not is there. X not.
try Venkat, do reset once and try reset. Yeah, X all, X space all. Yeah, enter. Yeah, find all, that find all. Yeah, sure. And then you can do del X all. If you do delete X all, it will delete all the hidden rows. No, delete.
That is not required. Okay, yeah. Okay, so what I did, I'll repeat again. X all, first exclude all the rows. All means all the rows. Exclude all the rows. Done. So F space the value and all. So find. So we are looking for this value on all the places. I guess only two times is there. And recheck it. Okay. T is not there. Okay, benefit. Save. Okay, team. So what we did, it's all. Okay, so try it's all. So exclude all. Enter, then find so all. All means wherever TSO is there, display all of them. Okay, team. Any queries? Now, so I want to go to the top bottom of the last row. I can type BTTOM bottom. I can go to the last row. Okay, so how to go to last row? Bottom command or M plus F8 on command line. Okay, let me tell you that M, just on command line type M and press F8. Okay, if I want to see the top data, similarly top data, top row, so issue top command or M plus F7. So issue top, TOP top, enter, right? M F8 to go to the bottom, M F7 to come to the C. You type on command line M plus F7 function key. M F8 to see the bottom data. Okay,
Venkat,
team.
there is one more there, right? Suppose from on that particular column, I wanted to identify 80.
Particular column that is there, I guess. X 80, 80. So this is the command. What does mean? Like this, so many. Okay, we don't discuss all of them. Find. Okay, T1 between 1 to 10 columns. Between 1 to 10 columns. Find T1. If it is there, it will highlight those rows. You all the rows. By default, it will check only first row. If you all the rows will get. Okay.
Hi, Venkat, please. Uh, can you please explain num on num off? Please repeat it again.
See, num on we did not discuss. Okay, num off I'll explain, not a problem. What happens by default? By default, it will generate 8 numbers at the end. By default. Okay, by default, it will it will enter. It will generate the 8 numbers. To restrict that, okay, to restrict that, I will use num off. If I type num off, last 8 positions. Last 8 position numbers will not come. Whatever you enter, it will be there, so it will not change the entered data. Okay, to restrict the last 8 position generation, use num off. If you want last 8 positions data, then use num on. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, any queries? Okay, team. So we are yet to.
Venkat, did we discuss about the profile?
No, I did not cover everything. I'm not done.
మనందరికీ చాలా ఇష్టం. సీజన్ తో పని లేకుండా కూల్ కుల్ఫీలు తినేస్తాం. అయితే ప్రజల దృష్టిని తన కుల్ఫీ బండి వైపు తిప్పుకునేందుకు పాట పాడుతూ కుల్ఫీని అమ్ముతున్న ఓ వ్యక్తి వైరల్.
I did not discuss all of them. Okay, so we'll see tomorrow.
The profile when you do like profile on the top on the here on the.
Yeah, I understood. I understood. I have written already. I have written,
Oh,
but I did not. I have written, but I did
One
not.
question I have. One question. Autonum and number are the same? So I don't know what is autonum.
Autonum. Yes, both are same.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
So team, once you do enter modify the data, equal x, enter 2. Once you get the screen, type log out so that you can log out properly. This is how to do it so that others can use immediately. If you don't do log out properly, the others have to wait for half an hour, 10 minutes like that. Let me stop the recording. So